Alrighty guys, welcome. This is your host ID Jester. We are on the American part of turn number 1 now. If we look at our chart here, so it's going to be American or I keep saying American. It should be Allied. I guess the British and Canadians did something, right? So it's Allied replacement phase, then the Allied movement phase, and the combat phase, etc., etc. So there's some special rules on this. So turn 1 Allied player turn. The Allied player now conducts a normal player turn. His reinforcements for turn 1 are those in the foul up wave. Units in the fouling holding boxes land on their assigned locations. They must use tactical movement, half their combat strength, etc. Place a regroup marker on follow-up units that end their move adjacent to an enemy unit as a reminder of their halved attack strength. If stacking prohibits them from landing, follow-up units must wait until the following turn to land. They can wait longer if need be. Units landing from the follow-up holding boxes do not count against the reinforcement point limit for each beach, nor do they count against reinforcement points the Allied player received during the turn. So there's the rules. So if we look at, well, let's start over here at Utah Beach, right? So they have, they got the headquarters coming in. They got an engineer unit. They have a glider unit. And I believe if we stack all these guys up together, let's look at the stacking costs. So C, that's going to be 2 for the glider unit, 2 for the 22nd 22nd Regiment of the 4th Division, something like that. The 7th Corps headquarters free. The engineer is free. The silhouetted tank is free. So that is going to be okay. So all those units can come ashore. Bloop. They are there. Now we have a decision to make because this hex is completely filled. So we have to decide who we're going to bring on. And that's going to be based upon who's going to be the biggest help for us. Who is going to be the biggest help? So it depends on who's going to lead our attack when we have our attack, and which one is going to be part of the main assault force. So I think what we'll do is we're going to take the engineer, we'll take the headquarters, we will take the 29th. So the silhouette unit's free, the 7-4 is 2 points, the engineer's free, corpse unit is free, and 2 points for the 29th Division. That's 4 points, so that is a valid stack. So we would delay the Rangers, and yeah, that's fine. So these guys will come aboard there. These guys will all land. Now the question is, where do they want to land? Oh, and what I should do is put a regroup marker on these guys, just so I know, just for my own peace of mind. These guys will land. They will land here. That's fine. These guys will land here. That is fine. Now, Sword Beach is a problem because we've already we have 3 stacking points in there. We could stack 1 more unit in there. I guess we don't really have anything. And I'm not sure if you can take units out and bring different units in. So they're going to have to wait. These Sword Beaches really got hammered on drop, and they weren't able to do anything, as you can tell. So Sword Beach are going to delay. All right, so that is the reinforcement phase. So we are on to movement phase. All right, we're going to start over here in the west and see what we can do. So scattered units can't move or attack. So we have this nice powerful unit. Unfortunately, we can't move it in there because our scattered units can't move away, which means we could move it down in here, but that's a flooded hex. Which means we have to stop, and which means when we attack out of that hex, we're at half firepower. That's too bad. That's a powerful stack. But we do want to move that guy up, so we will move him there. Once we enter his enemy zone as control, we must stop. These guys will move here, and we can take that regroup marker off because they're not adjacent to an enemy. Alright. Alright, so far so good. Oh, by the way, I forgot in the last episode, I forgot to flip over that headquarter when we used it for the artillery barrage shift bonus. I forgot to do that, so I did do that now. Alright, movement. This guy cannot go from here to there because these units form a Zoc bond, which is kind of disappointing. These guys will move there. These units will move there. These units will move there. This has to use tactical movement again because it's reinforcement. So 1, 2. So it'll be at half strength, but still should be able to add in a little bit. Let's see what we have here. I will get to attacks in a little bit. This unit, he's going to come here and try to keep anybody else from coming to reinforce this area. Okay. We got to punch a hole in several ways. We got to punch a hole in here so we can get to this mulberry thing started. 2, 4, 6, 8 with the terrain bonus. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, these units of the 50th are pretty gosh darn strong, aren't they? So I think the 50th is going to move together over here. Going to take this, go after... I think they can ignore this, if I'm not mistaken. I think I remember when they're trying to clear all the hexes within the mulberry area. I think they can ignore that. I believe I can ignore that. All right. Let's see here now. Okay. So these are the 3rd division. I like to get it so they are not attacking across a river, but let's see. Could go there, I guess. All right, what are we doing over here, boys? What are we doing over here? We got to get these guys off. Got to get them off the beaches. It's going to move there. He's going to move there. And I think that's it for movement. Can't attack across that dark blue. So this guy can't help in our attack. 7 versus a 2. These guys don't get any terrain bonuses because they're a strong point. So it's just a flat out 2. And I'm sure, do we want to... All right. Well, we'll think about that. All right, let's go back over here. So do we have any... Probably not going to have any attacks over here, to be honest. We have this one here. But these guys are pretty well... 7 plus 3 for the Bokaj is a nice fat 10. We would have 6 half because they're attacking out of a flooded hex. So that would be 3 plus 3 plus 2 is 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So it would be 1 to 2 odds. Nope. We got to get these. The scattered markers will come off at the end of the turn. Then we can start doing something a little bit better over here. Oh, for movement, this guy, what is he going to do? I think he's going to come down and help protect those guys there until they can, because he's not scattered, so he can move and attack just like normal, I believe. All right, so I think that's all the movements. If I've been looking at it for a little bit offline. You know, just trying to figure out ahead of time so I'm not sitting here twiddling my thumbs trying to make decisions for you guys while we're actually recording. So, yeah. All right. So I think that is all the movement. I did forget about moving this guy down to help his buddy there. Nobody's going to attack over there. We are going to attack over here. So... defensively, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, because of the terrain. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Our attack is going to be with the... I think it's going to be... It's going to be with the first... The first division is going to be the main assault force. So that's going to be 11... 12, 13, 14. And then 2 is 16. 3 is 19. 2 is 21. We get the whole 7th. Well, first let's do the tanks. So 21 plus... 21 plus, what do we got there? 2 is 23. The 7 from the first division is 30. Engineer can't attack. The headquarter can't attack. And the 29th gives us only half. Oh, actually, you know what? We don't get full because they just landed, so they're regrouped. So there's half firepower from that. So instead of 23, it's going to be 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So it looks like 30 attack power. Damn. Are they one short? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And the most you can have in attack strength after all your modifiers, though, there is a restriction on that, actually. I need to look that up again. combat. Both the attacker and defender can have a maximum of 18 combat factors in a combat. For the defender, this includes all of his defensive combat bonuses. All combat factors in excess of this are ignored. This 18 factor limit applies after all halving. So 24 strength, attacking across the river would attack at 12 strength. So yeah, after we, so we're limited to 18, even though we got more fire. Actually, you know what? That means maybe, how much is this? 4, 5, 6. So let's think, maybe we're just going to attack with these two then. Let's see how much this is going to be. So again, come on, pop up. So it's 11, 12, 13, 14. And then, yeah, we're going to be at 18 maximum. So 18 with just these two. And that gives us 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 18, 11 is 1-to-1. Now, we don't get the combat, we don't get the armor combat shift because they have a defensive anti-tank unit in there. So that prevents the tank. And true quality is 0. Defenders have a true quality of 0, so they don't have anyone that has higher true quality. That's unfortunate. So they don't get that shift. What they do going to get, though, is they're going to get a... We're going to use our naval support marker. That'll give us a shift, make it 2-to-1. And air support marker, I think they can use that. So we'll... Oh, it says used. Maybe you don't get these until the next turn. So, looks like it's going to be a 2-to-1 attack. Let's see what we get. A 5. Oh, it was a 5. I meant to click on the charts. So, where are we? Here we are. So, 2-to-1 on a 5 is going to be defender retreat. The defender must either retreat or conduct a determined defense. If the defender retreats, they become disrupted. The attacker may advance after combat if the defender retreats. If they do a determined defense, they are in mixed territory, not in a town or anything, right? Yep. So they would need a 5 or a 6. I think they will retreat. And they will retreat. Good question. If they retreat here, that's in the... Hang on a second. Let me take a look. Alright, you can start your very first... You tried not to, but if they enter into this hex, I believe they're going to take, because it's a flooded hex, I believe they're going to take step losses. So to avoid that, they can go into this hex, and even though it's in an enemy zone of control, but only the first retreat hex. From there, they have to move on. And defender retreats, I believe. I believe it's 2 hexes for retreats. Units retreat 4 hexes on A1, D2, and DH results, and retreat 2 hexes on any other results. So, I believe that would be there too. And now, these guys can advance after combat. They don't actually need to go into the same hexes. So what we might do here, we might move the 29th Division over this way. 1, 2 X's. These guys, the 1st Division, is going to go there and then there. All right, let's see what we got for an attack if we decide to attack here. 29th Division would be our... Oh, no. Let's see. It's only going to be half. Right. So it'd be 4... Yeah, we'll use the 1st Division is 4. The tank would be 2. That would be 6. And the 29th Division would give us 3. That'd be a total of 9. 9 versus 4, 5, 6. Because of the terrain bonus, they get 2. We would not get an armor bonus because they have that defensive unit there. Troop quality, again, is still 0, so that's not going to help. Actually, let me look at that. I think it's... Let's look at the troop quality one again, because I think as long as you have... Is it just higher, or you have to have a positive? Where's troop quality? Troop quality. Attacker. If the best troop quality rating in the attacker's main assault force is better than the best troop quality rating in the defender stack, then the attacker receives... Okay, so you just have to have someone that's better. So the main assault force is 0. Defenders are -1. So they're going to get a shift for that. So it's going to take it up to 2 to 1. Oh, I'm sorry, it's this group here. Yeah, but they're still 0. The main assault force is 0. He is a -1. So because they have the best troop quality rating for the attacker is better than the best troop quality rating for the defender, then the attacker receives a favorable shift. So 1-to-1 odds normal, even though these guys have been regrouped. Everything's halved. Again, you half individual units. So the tank is 3, halved is 1.5, and you round up to 2. The 7 is 3.5, round up to 4, so that's 6. And then the 6 is halved of 3, so that'd be 9 to 7. So it's 1-to-1 troop quality check, and then, you know what, we're going to flip that naval as well and get another one. So it's at 3-to-1. Let's roll. Roll the 4. On the 3-to-1, again, defender retreats. Oh, and by the way, these guys became disrupted because they left. Are these guys going to put up a determined defense? Probably not. They will go 1, 2. Defender retreats just 2, right? So he will go there and become disrupted. These guys can follow. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this unit from the, let's see, 29th. Where are you? 29th. He's going to go 1, 2. He's going to head over with his buddies. Everyone else, from the first. And it's going to go 2, huh? 1, 2. See if we can take this thing. Nope, not that way. Sorry. Right, because that's the line there. He's going to go 1, 2. Or does he want to go 1, 2 and go there? No, I think you want to keep your forces together in this game. It seems like it anyways. Alright, so that's that attack. Another successful attack by the Americans. Now, the Brits. Oh, Britty. Oh, blimey. What's it? What did our good friend Rough Swordsman call it? Blighty? Blighty? Oh, the Blighty is going now. Let's go, Blighty. Let's go. All right, here we go. We're going to go. It's going to be the 50th. It's going to be our main assault force. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, because we're going to put that tank in there as part of our unit. So that's a 12. And a 6. And a 6. And a 1. So we're going to have our maximum of 18. No doubt about it. These guys. 2, 4, 6, 8. Because of the terrain bonus. So it's going to be 2 to 1. We're going to get a combat. A tank. Combat bonus. Let's see. They have 0. Do we have any +1 troop quality? We do not. So we won't get the troop quality bonus. That's a shame. Do we have a headquarter that can help us? It doesn't say it can't in the rules anywhere. It just says it regroups. So you know what? Not that I saw, this could be wrong, but this headquarters is going to give us a column shift as well. So 2 column shifts at 2 to 1 is going to take it up to 4 to 1. So now we're getting somewhere. Those Brits, go Brits, go! And they rolled a 4. So at a 4 to 1. Oh, A1, D1? Are you kidding me? A1, D1 is each side loses a step. Must come from the main assault force. Surviving defenders either retreat or conduct a determined defense. If the defender retreats, they become disrupted. The attacker may advance after combat if the defender retreats. I think these guys are actually going to try for a determined defense here. That is a good question. Will they? So it'll only be 2 hexes because it was an A1D1. What they should have done was color code the text and then put a little thing up here. Red text equals retreat of 2 hexes. Green text equals retreat of 4 hexes or whatever, you know. We're here, A1D1. If they are in nowhere land, right? Okay, they will retreat. That's fine. 1, 2. And I think all 3 of these units are the same. So he will... Oh, they're all 1-step units though, really? So he's going to take a step. And now we're going to take a step was. We'll take a step was there. And now we can advance after combat. So 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, let's see what we got here. Anything? Oh, wow. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. Versus an 11. Nope. Oh, yeah, we were going to try and pound on this guy, weren't we? So we're going to use the 3rd division. That's 10, 11, 12, 13. These will all be half because they're attacking across the river. So 13, 16, 17. Yeah, they're going to have 18 after everything is said and done. This guy's going to have a 4. 4, 8, 12, 16. That's a 4 to 1. Yeah, we won't worry about anything else. 4 to 1. And again, it's going to be an A1D1, which I think is going to, yep, kill that guy. And I guess this guy will take a step loss there. Advance. Yeah, interesting in this game. When you're advancing, you don't need to go into the hex. You can just advance 2 hexes anywhere you want to go, basically. And I'm just thinking if he gets across this river, that would help. And then this guy could advance over here to help, but really, again, we got to try to keep our guys together. I almost pushed these guys out. That would have been... Where does he want to... 1, 2, 1, 2... Make it to the edge of Con? Look at that. It's tempting, isn't it? Yeah, but keeping those guys from the 3rd division together, yeah. If we move here, that'll prevent units from coming up and... Although we do have to worry about like being in supply, I guess. So this guy can trace the supply back this way, but this guy, I think zone of control blocks the supply, so he's actually going to have to move back. He can go there, be in supply then. This guy's in supply. Okay, everything's looking better, at least, I think. I'll have to look at the supply rules again, to be honest. I haven't looked at these for a little while. All right, last but not least, we gotta do something with this thing or this thing. What are we doing? So what do we have? Boy, we just don't have a lot of strength here. 4 plus 2 plus 1. It would be 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 to 2. 3 to 1 odds. Or it can hook up with this guy and try and take that thing out. But I'd like this guy to take out that. This guy to take out that. Yeah, I think we're going to go 3 to 1 right here on this unit in Lyon-Simier. 4. Boy, we rolled a lot of 4s. 3 to 1, 4. Defender retreat. You can't retreat because it's a strong point, so it's removed. And I believe we can advance after that. I believe on the strong points we can advance at that. All right, this guy 7 versus 2 is 3-1. 5 on a 3-1 is A1D1. So that's going to kill this. And wow. And this would actually be a 1-on-1, 1-to-1. No, I'm sorry. Because this unit would actually get the terrain bonus. So it'd be 3 versus 4. So yeah, that's not great odds. But hopefully we opened up the beach a little bit now. I believe after you take out a strong point, you can advance. Hopefully I did that right. Hopefully I did everything right. I'm certainly not an expert at this game. There are like a million little things to figure out. But that, I think, is going to be the Allied movement and combat phase. And we are going to be done with turn number 1. Hoonile. Alright, so we will start up in turn number 2 next time. If you guys do notice anything I did wrong or missed or whatever, and you have any thoughts, comments, suggestions, whatever, leave them down in the comments section. I'm always interested to hear. I'm hoping that I'm doing everything right, but I'm sure I'm missing a few little things here and there and everywhere in between. So hopefully we're doing okay, though. I think the Americans are really busting out now. So we'll see what happens in turn number 2 coming up next time. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see y'all. Till then, have fun, guys.